Hey everyone out there, my name is Dee, and I want to talk to you today about this really amazing product that I just got and I've been working at for probably about 2 months now. It's called the Fat Loss Factor. And I know before you roll your eyes and think, oh my goodness, here we go, another stupid review about some weight loss program that is guaranteed to not work, please listen to what I have to say. This is one of the most amazing products I have ever tried to use or check out in my entire life. That is not hyperbole, gentlemen and ladies. This is really simply the honest to gosh truth. I am not getting paid to do this. I have no reason to do this, except I just want to share the sheer joy that I have from using the Fat Loss Factor product. First of all, Fat Loss Factor, what is it? Well, it's exactly as it sounds. It's a product designed to help you and anyone out there, including yours truly here, lose weight. It was developed by a chiropractor named Dr. Charles. He is a licensed chiropractor, he is a wellness professional, and he's also the author of the Fat Loss Factor. And he devised a very wonderful program that is based around several guidebooks and various, common health practices that will guarantee you to start losing weight in a healthy and safe way. And here's the catch, and you're not going to believe it when I tell you, but it is the absolute truth. You can actually continue to eat the same foods that you enjoyed prior to getting on this Fat Loss Factor regimen. It's pretty amazing. Now, granted, of course, you have to do it in moderation, because anything in moderation is going to be a good thing, I would say. But overall, his ideas are very central to the very key component of who we are as humans. And what do you think I mean by that? Well, I'll tell you very plain and simply. When people set out to lose weight, 99% of the time, they're probably doing it incorrectly right from the get-go. For, instance, we work out and we kill ourselves at the gym, or we'll get on the treadmill and we'll, walk a mile or 2 miles or 5 miles, and then we're so disappointed when, a month of doing that, we've only lost 5 pounds, not even. And then on top of that, many of us will try starvation diets, thinking that will work. But what Dr. Charles tries to explain through the Fat Loss Factor is very simply put, you gotta understand your anatomy and your body and what happens when you eat certain foods and certain additives in food and foods that will totally mess up how your body processes the fat content that you're taking in, that you're eating, and so on. So if you understand what is healthy enough to eat, and you balance your diet with those things, weight loss occurs. I'm living proof. I've been on his regimen. I've followed every single word of the Fat Loss Factor. I'm not an overly big person. I started out at about 175 and before I took on this regimen. I'm now down to 160. That is ridiculous. I've lost 15 pounds. I've only been doing this, like I said, for about a month and a half. I don't know the exact time because unfortunately I wasn't keeping track initially because I was just rolling my eyes thinking, yeah, right, here's another stupid product, but what the heck, I might as well try it. The pricing is so ridiculously low for this thing that I had to give it a chance. But I'm glad I did, and I think I'm going to continue to do it because everything Dr. Charles says makes perfect sense to me. And it should make perfect sense to you as you go through the entire product line. And just to give you an example, a lot of the things Dr. Charles says is based around debunking common myths about losing weight. For example, if your family has overweight issues and it's genetic, you're not going to change no matter what. But that's simply not true. Being fat is not genetic. The other thing is that you have an overeating problem, so you'll never lose fat fast. But the reality is that's all based around stress. So when you can combat stress in your life accordingly, you'll see that your hormone levels will reduce, and thus your fat intake will be regulatory as opposed to overactive. Another thing is that fad diets will keep the weight off permanently, but the reality is the minute you get off a fad diet, and everyone should know this by now if you've done any amount of research in weight loss fields, that will all come back. Sometimes it'll come back even worse. You'll look twice as bad. So if you stay on a fad diet, it becomes your diet, and that can be very dangerous, especially if you're doing some of the more extreme stuff. But thanks to the Fat Loss Factor, you won't have to do that. Along with this, another thing I found that was great is that, people complain that they don't have time to fix healthy meals and a workout, all at once. But the thing is, 3 days a week, 30 to 35 minutes, a quick weight loss meal takes less than 5 minutes to prepare, pre-planning less than a minute. Really, you can't spare that much time. I mean, anybody has that much time. We spend that much time watching TV every day. So you're gonna really, really be surprised as you go through the Fat Loss Factor and see all the amazing little tips that I'm just bringing up. I mean, there's so many more ideas that Dr. Charles brings to the forefront that will indeed guarantee 1% help you lose weight. Like I said, I'm living proof. I'm 15 pounds lighter than when I started this program. I attribute it directly to the Fat Loss Factor. So if you're interested in this product, please check it out. I highly encourage you, click the link right below this video. It'll take you right to where you need to go to get the Fat Loss Factor. You won't be disappointed, ladies and gents. And again, just click this link right below this video. You'll be on your way to losing weight in no time. I guarantee it. Take care, guys. Have a good one and good luck.